We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Falcons and the Mounties. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Carmen Torres will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Rice, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That is second. The right fielder, number 54.
So stepping in, Blake Hamby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Hamby is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Jeffrey Bellamy. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Up high. 2-1 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, John O'Neill, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left, and that is off the wall. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Rodney Mize, and he fouls this one off. In his career, Mize carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And it's fouled away. Bellamy on second, O'Neill at first, 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Jason Jones, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Jerome Terry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Too high. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Florival, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Still even at 2-2. sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and that's the second out.
Batting first, the right fielder, Hack Stevenson.
In now, Hack Stevenson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Means will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Judd. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ellis Means.
Settling in now, Ellis Means comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rodriguez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Pat Sample.
So striding in, Pat Sample. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Sample, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Rolando Rodriguez.
Rolando Rodriguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That's wide. 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. Hit in the air out to left field. Sloan is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jason Downing.
Digging in, Jason Downing, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jermaine Albright.
At the plate, Jermaine Albright. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Justin Cole.
To the plate now, Justin Cole. A ball and no strikes. Hit out toward second. Reined in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate, Spud Wallace. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing to 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in now, Jackson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Jackson stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mounties are out on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Joel Sloan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0.
I got to count 2-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Steve Rice, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, number 54.
Digging in to try it again, Blake Hamby. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 out with the man at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. This is line to left. Rodriguez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jerome Terry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, second baseman, Giancarlo Floribal.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Floribal. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 1-1. It's taken below the zone for a ball. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Called strike 2, and now it's full. 3-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses. Ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Hack Stevenson.
Stepping in, Hack Stevenson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, one strike.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Rolando Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, John O'Neill.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Alejandro Perez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. To the plate now, Rodney Myers, and he fouls this one off. Albright over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Judd. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's set. Now the pitch.
Yeah. Look out, 1-1.
Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Ellis Means, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Perez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Pat Sample.
Standing in now, Pat Sample, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Oh.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jason Downing. First delivery to him on the way. popped up. Bellamy moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jermaine Albright.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jermaine Albright. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Cole. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's it.
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The third baseman, number 99.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Spud Wallace. Man at first after the 2-out walk. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Manny Rodriguez will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Manny Rodriguez.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Joel Sloan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Lays off 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's through first and hustling for second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Steve Rice. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. That evens it up 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
At the plate, Blake Hamby. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners on first with one down. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Stevenson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the catcher, John O'Neill.
Digging in and looking for more, John O'Neill. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So now to the plate, Rodney Myers. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that
The
pitch.
2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mounties lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Jackson.
Number 26.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Count is 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Jerome Terry. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The second baseman, Giancarlo Florival.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Florival. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Long run for the right fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Judd.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
The center fielder, number 34, Alex Lee.
Into the box, Ellis Means. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Two and one.
1 strike.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. Pat Sample, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here's the 3-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First offering on its way. Pat Sample comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And it's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Sam Moses will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Hack Stevenson.
The right fielder, Hack.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. 2-0. The pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rolando Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Rolando Rodriguez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jason Downing.
Digging in once again, Jason Downing. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Sent out to straightaway center field. Means is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Derek Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Next will be the designated hitter, Steve Rice. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, exercise.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Blake Hamby. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. A little bit outside, 2-1. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Jeffrey Bellamy. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. . We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Fastball well outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in, John O'Neill. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Jermaine Albright.
The first baseman,
The pitch.
Albright.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamby moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, Justin Cole.
Now at the plate, Justin Cole. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive. Still 0-2. The pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Spud Wallace. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One 0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Pitch on the way. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Jackson is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a high chopper. Scooped up. Oh, behind the back. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Luis Morales has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Luis Morales.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rodney Mize.
Rodney Mize.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, number 22.
In now, Judd. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Right fielder is on the run, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now. Ellis Means.
Nope, that's the
Ball
ball.
1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. To the right side and through. A base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
When you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it, there it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Darryl Pickett comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. At the plate, Pat Sample, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Joel Sloan. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dude. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Stepping in now, Steve Rice, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, number 54.
Now batting, Blake Hamby. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1 and 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. And a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, John O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. High in the air out to center field. Terry is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Falcons are out in front here, 5-2. Billy Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Jerome Terry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jerome Terry.
First pitch on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
2-0. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Striding in, Giancarlo Florival, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Pat Stevenson.
So coming to the plate, Hack Stevenson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Rodney Myers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Judd, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. At the plate, Ellis Means. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out and a runner on second base. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The third baseman, Sample.
Stepping in, Pat Sample. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stevenson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brent Means comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Brent Means.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jason Downing.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Jermaine Albright, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Means enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Justin Cole comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 99, Bud Wallace.
Now at the plate, Spud Wallace. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Sandlot posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Sam Moses wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Brent Means earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs.